Okay guys, so I think I'm live. Let me check it on my phone. Videos, refresh. Yeah, we're live, so I'll bring that up for the chat. Okay, so we have the chat up. 9 people in chat. Mark Stone, how do? Let me see. We'll go through the top of the chat and see who was in early. I think Mark was one of the first ones in. So it was Muriatic Acid, thumbs up. Got who I thought was a fake for a while, but he's actually a real. It's not a bot. Let me see. Scrapping Together, great to see you. Let me see who else came in. Kitefire, great to see you. E. Matthews, great to see you. Who else is there? Mark Stone, Scrapping Together. Johnny, good to see you. No worries, you can't join. That's okay. I understand. Let me see who else was in. Mark Stone. Kevin, great to see you. Scotty, Poosmate, sorry, and Park Nest. So I think I'm up to date there on the chat. So as you can gather from the, there's no interview tonight. I decided not to do an interview tonight because I finally hit my target, with thanks to everyone who is out there, who has subscribed to the channel, who has given me the watch time. I really appreciate it, guys. So this is kind of just a thank you to everyone there who helped me get along up to the targets. As anyone knows, when you start YouTube, you kind of have little targets that you set yourself. So it's whether you want your first subscriber, your 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Let me see who else is coming in there. Philip, welcome. Paul Charthall, welcome. Let me see. Jason Hughes, welcome. Mike, Dando, welcome. Great to see you all in. So it's with all you guys that helped me get there, and then I had to get my 4,000 hours. So I know I'm not going to make millions out of them, even a couple of £100 or anything out of YouTube, but it's more the fact of getting there. It's not about. It can turn you off now. Come on in. But it's a fact of getting there. It's not about trying to make money out of YouTube. As I say, I have a full-time job. It's my full-time job. I know is what I'm going to be doing, and it's not going to be making money from YouTube or anything like that. But it's just it's kind of just getting them goals. You set them targets. You try and get there, and if you get there, it's great, and it's what help from all you kind of guys that has done it. Shandog, welcome. Great to see you. Let me see what else is coming through there in the old chats. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I couldn't get there without you. It's not me that's got there. It's you that's got me there. I didn't do it on my own. It's if you didn't watch what I put out, if you didn't come on these lives, you didn't comment, you didn't like, you didn't share, stuff like that. If you didn't do that, I couldn't get anywhere. Raphael Scrapper, great to see you, man. It's again another great help is Raphael. He's been following my channel since I began, I'd say. Ian Matthews, people like that, and then we have the newer guys like Mark Stone coming on board, Bobby, Philip, people like that who are new to the channel, and Pooh's Mate and stuff like that. These are all new people to the channel, and I really appreciate everyone for they were there at the beginning when I started my channel, or whether you just joined 2 seconds ago. It all means so much, so it does, and I really appreciate it. So I decided not to do an interview thing tonight, and just because it's kind of, I wanted to thank everyone individually that was coming in, who has been with me on this journey, and it's been brilliant. As I say, when I started this off, it was just to show people what I do with gold recovery and stuff like that, but I've got to get to know a lot of people, met new friends through it, and it's been amazing. So I've no hard liquor tonight because I've work in the morning, so I'll celebrate with a Coke. So I know Ian Matthews is on holidays, so we might get him up on the panel when I put out the link there. He might actually come up, or he might be gone in for a shower or something like that, or he might be on the hard liquor and he mightn't be able to come up. So cheers, guys, and I appreciate it. Let me just check something else I need to do. I keep forgetting to do stuff, and then I let me see who else has come in. Has anyone else come in? Raphael, Dirt, great to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it again. Who's been in my lives? Most of the lives I do, I see him in there. So great to have you in. Let me see. Shandog, I already said. Who else was there? Guest. I don't want to miss anyone tonight, especially because I don't have any guest on tonight. I was going to have someone on, but then when I hit my target during the week, I said I wouldn't bother contacting them, and we'll get them on another night. Jason Hughes, I've already said hi to. So anyone else is out there who doesn't write in the chat but watches my channel or watches my content, I appreciate it, guys. I say without you, I wouldn't have. Let me see. I'll have one on your behalf. Come on, Paul. Fair play to you. Oh, do you hear Ian Matthews? It's a hard life, Lord. Ian, you're all right. We'll let you off. Don't worry about it. I'm only messing with you. Appreciate you giving my watch time there at work and playing it on the work computers and playing it at your own home computer and everything. I really do appreciate that. Who else is there? I'm just trying to see in case anyone comes in. I don't want to miss them. So, guys, how's your week been? So that's been my news. I finally got on the program with YouTube. Not that I'm going to make loads of money out of it or anything like that. It's just more that I've got there. So now I have to set my next target. So my next target is going to be 2,000 subs, I suppose. I'm at, well, no, it'll be 1,500 subs, sorry. It'll be 1,500 subs. It'll be my next target. That's kind of what I have to aim for. So I'm at what? Oh no, I'm gone over 15. See, I don't even know how many subs I had. So it's going to be 2,000. It's going to be my next target. So that's kind of it. I have to try and get to 2,000 subs. That's what I'm aiming for next. So that will take a while. It took me almost, let me see, 2.5 years to get to 1,500. So it'll take to get them extra 500 another maybe year. But it's one of them things that'll keep me occupied, keep me interested in YouTube, trying to hit that target. Yeah, I know I'm on 1,530. I forgot about that, Mark. So I appreciate that. I just looked there now. I thought it was 1,350 I was on, but it's actually 1,530. So it's actually I'm higher than I thought I was on the sub count. So again, all in 1,530. I appreciate every one of them that has come on board. So I'll put the link out if anyone wants to come up and chat and let me know what they'll be doing. Every drop a big congratulations. Thanks, Raphael. I really appreciate that. Again, it was people like you who give me that watch time. I didn't get it by myself. It was people like you and anyone else that has watched any of my videos that has done that. To celebrate my getting to there, I treated myself to a little present. Well, I was going buying for a long time. Well, not a long time, for the last couple of months. It was to do with, because I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna be maybe doing some Johnny 5. Thanks for coming in. Great to have you on board, Mr. TikTok himself, Johnny 5. So, but I treated myself because, as if anyone knows, I'm going to be doing a few videos on different parts of Ireland and different things in Ireland, as well as my scrapping and stuff like that. It's just something else I want to do. So I treated myself to. Oh, let me find it. The Mavic Air 2. So I treated myself to the combo version. So I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't done anything with it. I just bought it today. So that'll be used in future videos. So it's just a little present to myself. Tim, great to have you in. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone, especially tonight, because it was all you people that come in every week and check out my videos and have the chat and have the crack. That made me get to this number. So let me see, Johnny 5. I said hi to. So guys, what have you been up to? So no, anyone tell me what you've got up to? Anything major? Any news? Let me go in here and open up the video here as well. Just have the video playing here on the thing in the background. I'll put it on quite thin. Channel. Probably get feedback for a second because I need to mute it first. I haven't muted it yet. It's just loading up. Let me go in here and open up the video here as well. There we go. I have it muted now, so you got to hear me twice. Professional crasher of them. Yeah, I'll probably crash this one straight away, Raphael. But I just said I'd get one because it'll be handy for when I do these travel videos around Ireland. I can give you a perspective from the air, so you can actually see different stuff. And again, if I go on holiday somewhere else, I might bring it with me if they let me bring it on board any planes when this pandemic is over. Scrapman, great to have you on board. He's a guy who just got on board with me a couple of months ago, who started me. I don't know how long he's on following the channel, but again, every person, as I said, whether you came on only 10 minutes ago, or you've been on from the very beginning of the channel, I really appreciate it, guys. So thanks a lot. So let me see, just checking there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone coming into the chat, guys. So come on, what have you been up to? What has everyone been up to? No scandal here for Paul. I've had a crap day. Let me go back there. I missed that comment. I've had a crap day at work. I had to swoop and you had a strap and walked out, Poosmit. What was it over, Poosmit? Leaving the bedroom to go to the living room doesn't have quite the same effect. Very good. I'm painting two playtires for my foster brother and sisters doing repairs, and clean days ready to use. Well done, Johnny. You've been busy. I found my first bowl full of gold pins this weekend. Long time. Yeah, tell me about it. Trying to get them gold pins does take a long time. Ian Matthews is on holidays and he's ended up having to decorate all weekend. I'm sure we'll see a video, Ian, because your decorating is A1. We'll have to have a before and after to see what it turned out like. Let me see. So come on, guys. What else have you been up to? Don't leave me here. Oh, who's this? Vil? Somewhere. Hi there. Greetings from Finland. Well, you're more than welcome, and greetings back from Ireland. Hope all is well with you. I don't know, have you been in my channel before or not? So if this is your first time, welcome. This is mainly we'll talk about anything really. Scrap is the main topic and stuff like that. Usually have someone on for a 30-minute interview at the start, but tonight I decided not to because I finally got my 4,000 hours and got my monetization with YouTube. So it's just I want to thank everyone who got me there. So I have someone in the basement there. We're going to bring him up now in a second. So guys, say hello to Mark. Mark, welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
No, but
Mark, you're going to have to take off that jersey, I'm afraid.
Hey?
You're going to have to take off that jersey. We don't want any Man United people up here.
wait, Mo, if you want.
Mo Homesteading, welcome. How are you doing? So what have you been up to today, Mark?
Hang on. I've just been collecting a bit of scrap today. Just for barbecue, and that's it.
Okay, so
and cutting a little bit of cable and a bit of been taking in the copper wire off the light.
We'll make it bigger so people can see what you're showing.
See if we can take the copper wire out of them.
Okay, have you managed to do?
So some of them are a bit tricky because they got a bit of steel on, so they're a bit more tricky.
Okay.
And they're not too hard because I can just get a knife on it and just go straight down. So some of them are easy to come off, but some of them are a bit hard. Yeah, some are dead easy because they just come straight off. They just come straight off. Some of them does, but not all of them.
Oh yeah. So what was your weekend? What were you at for the weekend? Were you doing anything, or
Let me see if I go on holiday at some point.
Jason Hughes is saying, I wouldn't be wearing that shirt, Mark, after last night.
I got another one if you want it.
No, it's not winter time yet. If it was winter time, I'd have it for burning.
I got loads more. I got shirt there, I got shirt over there, I got pillow, I got hat. Why you want that one?
Mark. Come on, Mark. you know there's only one team. Come on.
Nah, I don't want that one.
You know there's only one team, Mark. So, did you watch the game last night, did you? I don't think Mark is listening. Are you all right there, Mark? You look a bit.
Hey.
You look like you're.
So I did two things at the same time. So I just got someone's video on. Oh, let's just close it off. Just close that off.
So I'm just making sure no one is coming into the chat that I'm missing. I just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everyone as they come in. So, what's your plan for the week? Have you any scrap pickups to do or anything?
Probably a bit. I'll go for more.
Yeah, no shirts are good for mom. No.
Why you want one, Jason? You can wear it if you want it.
Mo Homestead is asking, scrapping together, the prices go up. So did I miss something? Getting all the stainless together and taking it in. So maybe stainless steel prices have gone up a bit. I see gold prices went up a bit this weekend. Yeah. So gold is up.
They're going up a bit, but not a lot.
No, but it's going the right direction anyhow at the moment.
I'm going to weigh my copper wire in, but I wait till it goes a bit more higher. Because
copper still has room to rise.
The box full on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll copper go up a bit again. It's got a bit of room to go up yet.
Just want to make it just go up just a little bit more, and that's it.
Have you much copper to cash in?
There's a bit more copper coming today, but that's it today, and that's it.
And do you have room for storing it, Mark? Do you have much room to store it?
Yeah. Since I put that shelf in that corner, because it was here, and I made some room there, so I could just I can put it in boxes, so I can put them there now.
Yeah.
So that's a bit better. Then I got a bit of room just here.
And what do you do with all the stuff that's left over when you strip out the copper? Where do you put that? Do you just cash it?
Stuff like when I took the copper out and I just got the seal left, I probably just put it in a bag or a box and then take it outside and just chuck it on backyard and then just save it up till I got about a ton or two on my backyard. Then I ring a scrap man to come and fetch it from mine, and I do it from there.
Yeah, I think US. I seen a US Mike video earlier. Yeah, he was saying prices are going up. What's this? Was €70 a ton for metal? That was about 3-4 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know what the scrap. I don't really collect the metal. It's more the precious metal I go after. So I don't take much notice of the copper prices or the aluminium or the steel or any of them prices at the moment.
I just get mainly just copper wire. So I just I keep my eye on is like the stainless, allen, copper wire. I've got a bit of copper tubing, but I'm gonna wait till I get a bit more because I just got a bucket full here down here. The copper just got just a bit of copper and that's it. Copper tubing, black copper. So there's not much coming.
Yeah, sometimes
no, just a bit of another tin. So I'm just going to put my bits of scrap in that and get rid of them.
Yeah, so scrap together is saying sometimes, yeah, it's just handy to get it out of the way because sometimes stuff builds up and you just need to clear it out and clear space to make room for more valuable stuff.
Yeah, I got some motors coming in. Not much motors coming in, so just got a bit of motors and that's it.
Frugal Farmer is welcome, Frugal Farmer. Great to have you in.
That's only a bit of motor I got. What, got a bit of copper, just a bit of copper. And that's it. No, that's only it.
Just having a look through the chat again in case I missed anyone.
Yeah, someone just come in.
Yeah, I seen Frugal Farmer come in.
Yeah, Frugal Farmer.
So we've 20 in the chat, which is great, and 17 thumbs up, which is great. I appreciate that, guys. Brilliant to have you on board. So Frugal, what have you been up to? How's the farm going? Pretty busy time of year. Mark, I don't think you can stay steady for 2 minutes, can you?
I can. But I got a bit of sugar rush.
Yeah, you just keep
So I
moving
got 2
around.
cans of pop here. I got some cans of pop up here, and I've got some cans of pop down here. So I got sugar rush.
You need to get the sugar-free stuff.
Trying. Hi, Mike. Just trying to see in case anyone. So come on, Mark. What else are you going to do for the week? You have to. If you're up here, you're going to have to tell me what you're doing. What's your plan for the week? Just might go on holiday for a couple of days. So I made a bit of money this month, so I might just go on holiday somewhere. Like to Scary or Scarborough or something.
Yeah, I have 2 weeks coming up. I'm off work in 2 weeks. Not the first 2 weeks of August. I'm off work, so I might do a bit of traveling around and use that drone and do a few videos on that sort of stuff. Ian Matthews, Ali's pile is getting bigger. I was in a bad wreck Friday. Oh, sorry to hear that. Deal with the insurance companies now.
Yeah, I got a bit of sugar rush.
Yeah.
If I keep away from 2 cans, my 2 cans of pop behind me, then I'm on my way.
So Raphael has a full trailer to get. Well, he's going filling up his trailer. I don't really collect any of that stuff. I don't have the room for a start. So everything I collect has to be in little. I have to break it down the little containers like that, make it easy for storage. And
yeah, I got a bit.
Later, you know. So that's what I've got a few videos coming up actually on that. My next, not my next video.
Yeah, I got a bit of bash coming in with plugs.
Yeah.
So that's my bash for plugs.
Oh yeah, your brass, yeah.
Only a bit. Then I got. Oh, thank you. So over there, but if I go over there, I'm gonna get that one of the cans pop. If I look at those cans once more, I'm gonna actually look them out the window. I was like, honest.
Yeah, hopefully Frugal wasn't too badly hurt. Actually, I never asked him that. How well if he's typing, and hopefully it's not too bad. He's up and about, and but when you have them accidents, they can back a bit quicker. So guys, there's a link out there if anyone wants to come up and join us. Feel free. The more the merrier. Different people, different opinions, different chat. I'll put it out again and see if anyone wants to come up. So everyone is checking on Frugal to see, hopefully he was all right. There isn't too much money in anyway as it comes. Why not collect it? Yeah, as it comes. Well, I collect mine up and I'll give it to Pop Scrap, and he'll hopefully we'll get that done soon. Because I need to clear out some of that stuff I've got, put aside for him. I've bits of stainless steel. I've actually got some lead for him. I've got some aluminium. I've got a few other bits and pieces. I Love Flowers, welcome. Great to see you. Be late enough over there in the Philippines now. I think that's where I Love Flowers is.
I Love Flowers. Are you there?
See what's he? Yes, it was the other driver's fault. My shoulder is messed up, but I'm too mean to die. Fair enough. But yeah. So was the car a write-off or the repairable frugal? You had to get it repaired.
Come on. Shit.
So Raphael will be up in a few minutes. He'll join us. And we'll see what he's been up to. I seen his he had his mushrooms before his video the last day before he went live. I was up and then I had to take a phone call. Then I went to go back up, but there was other people on the panel, and then I had to go do something else, so I couldn't get back up then afterwards. Throw all our beer cans away.
Yeah, it's not been a bad day today because it's just been sunny all day.
Yeah, it's been sunny all day. I had some acid stuff outside in the sun working away, so which was a good day for it. There was no rain, so I was able to do it all outside. In fact, I still have some left outside there at the moment, so I'll have to make sure I bring that in tonight, so that in case it does rain. So how is your channel getting on, Mark? How is your numbers?
I can't think now. 80. No, I woke up about 5:30 this morning. I think I was about 80, 86, 8. Hold up.
Okay, so you're trying to get to your 100. That's your goal. Your next goal is to get to the 100. And what's your watch hours like?
I don't know. 87 when I'm on.
You're on 87. Okay, so you just
At least 90.
Yeah, you just need 13 more to get to your 100.
Yeah.
So if anyone hasn't got Mark, if you want to get him, and give him a bit of watch time. He's new to the scrapping community, so we can hopefully help him out a bit. I'll try and find your channel there, Mark, and I'll put the link in a second.
Yeah. What's time? Oh, come on. Load up. I'm in 78.
Okay.
I'm in 78.3.
Yeah, so the
Right, so that works out as 173.6 more than usual.
oh well, there you go. So it's heading the right direction. How long are you doing the channel?
Past 28 days, I had about probably 20 subscribers this month.
Good. That's you're heading the right direction. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
When did you start your channel, Mark?
Hey?
When did you start your channel?
I started my channel about 2000. I think I put it on. 1st of June 2016.
Okay, but you have a couple of channels, don't you?
About through, yeah.
And
I started in about 2015, but I didn't start uploading until 2016.
Okay.
So most stuff I did, I couldn't film it till about 2016 because most places where I've been, they won't allow me to go in with a camera.
Okay.
For me, I just go in mostly factory sites.
So I'm just putting your link in there, Mark. This is a link to Mark's channel if anyone wants to check it out. You can go and subscribe, save it up, and go later on after we finish, and you can go watch some of his video and maybe subscribe to his channel, and we'll try and get him up near that 100 if we can.
I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, but
no. Mark, just I know where you're coming from, but I'd say be patient. I wasn't
Yeah.
patient up at the start. I tried to grow too quick. I went on to onto grow channels and stuff like that, which helped me out a bit, all right. But in the long run, it took longer to get my watch time because I got my subscribers. But Raphael, welcome.
Oh, I mean,
I got my subscribers,
ladies
but
and
it
gents.
took a long time to get my watch hours. So just don't be worrying about it. You're only young. You have plenty of time to
Yeah.
grow your channel. So yeah, plenty of time to grow your channel. But don't think you're going to make millions out of YouTube because you won't. It's the days of making millions are it's 1 in a million chance of doing it. So it is, and scrap isn't going to be the one, I don't think, because it's too niche of a market. So it doesn't appeal to everyone. What are you at, Raphael?
Putting out the replay for the comments.
Oh. I tried to get back up on your live last night after I went off, but you had a full panel, so I then had to come off, and then I had to go at 10 o'clock somewhere, well, which was 11 o'clock your time, so I missed your last 2 hours of it.
You know, I did see you just disappeared at a certain moment, and actually I was about to get someone out to make a spot.
Oh, right.
And a little bit before that, you know, I just make agreement with someone to make a spot, and then boom,
I was not.
disappeared.
Well, see, I was on the panel first, and then I got a phone call. I had to come off, and then the phone call was a short one. I thought it was going to be a long phone call, but it was actually short. So then I said I'd go back up, and then when I went to go back up, you had a full panel, and you had a few in the basement, I think, before me. So, and then I had to
You know, all cool, buddy. No worries.
yeah,
No worry at
yeah,
all.
come back off
It's
again.
happened, you know.
Yeah. And then I had to go at 10 o'clock, which is 11 o'clock your time. So I had something else planned I had to go to. So I missed it. And then when I got back, I had to leave the house, and I got back, I think, after, was it nearly 1 o'clock? And I think you just finished up, and then you came back on to do your draw for the.
Yeah, because I forget again. Last week I forget, and this week I just realized after like about, I don't know, 3-5 minutes after I finished, and then I just sit here with Eva, was still with me, and we just begin to talk about, and then suddenly, boom, you know what? I forget something again.
Okay,
So she said, just come back
Okay.
on, and yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's Ali Mack won that one. In case anyone was wondering, Ali Mack
True.
won the prize. So,
You know,
yeah.
at the beginning, as I see the name on the piece of paper, and I see Ali Mack, okay, that will be easy to make some package for him. And, you know, I will put the standard things like, you know, no, not stickers, because they already got my stickers. I will put something on there, and then supposed to be some special thing for special person, right?
Yeah.
And I actually know Ali quite well. And I thought that will be easy task. And when I think it through, yeah, that's not really an easy task. I got some ideas, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because Ali could be lurking somewhere.
Yeah, Ali's usually lurking in the background, so he is.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say nothing. Who won the keys from Eva? That was Gaffer Heinz.
So what was it? There's something I was going to say to you there now. So I'm looking forward to testing this bad boy out.
Yeah, that's looking good, buddy. That's really looking good.
I'm looking forward to testing that out.
You know, I got only advice for you, buddy. Test it out at home.
Yeah,
and don't fly so high.
I'm going to test it out in a big open field, so that if it does come down, at least it won't be in a river or in a bush or in a tree. Or
True.
Oh, where is it anyway?
It's a drone.
Good thinking, buddy. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, learn to how to fly it first.
Oh yeah, I'll have plenty of practice before I decide to take it somewhere too dangerous.
You know, even your outside at your house, some garden or something like that, somewhere without the tree and just tiny open area.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'll find an open area somewhere like a big football pitch or something where there's no one around.
Yeah, that will be even better.
Pop Snap, welcome in. PopScrap, I sent you an email. I
PopScrap.
don't know how you got it or not. I sent an email to PopScrap. He was looking for my email address, so I left it in the comments via PopScrap, or you'll find it on my channel. How much was that drone? You don't want to know how much that drone was. Let's just say it wasn't cheap. Dun, dun, dun. How much do you think it was? That's the question. How much do you think it was?
What, in dollars or pounds?
In euros. That's the whole kit now. It comes with the extra batteries and the case and everything.
65.
No. 65 quid. Jesus, Mark, you need to get out to the shop now.
It's about, I believe, 1.5 thousand. So it will be like 150 quid.
No.
No?
No, this is the Mavic Air 2. Come on, DJI.
Yeah, DJI. Those most limited thingy in the world.
They have it all.
I'm really looking forward to getting DJI Tello.
Alexander,
It's really tiny one, but it got like 13 minutes flight time on one battery.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking forward to that.
How many squid? Dun, 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 dun.
1,000 euro.
Yeah.
Okay, 1,000 euro. It's like, it's expensive.
It is expensive.
It is.
It's one of them that's meant to fly themselves back and everything. So it's meant to be, and if it sees a tree, it's meant to stop and not fly into it. But I'll soon know that when I test it out.
Yes, that's there are some ability of some drones. I got one doggy what has that, but as far you fly it too fast, too close, and so on, this not help at all.
Yeah. Well, I know when I go head towards trees, if I see it not stopping, I'll panic.
So that would be about 900. That'll be about £904.
Yeah.
In English.
Yeah.
I think that's right, anyway.
Then again, if I crash it, I'll get to scrap it out, won't I?
No way. After you crash it, the biggest problem will be to find it.
Yeah.
It will be like Mushroom Hound, buddy. Believe me. Even though you got the GPS tracking on it.
Yeah. The phone will tell me where it is, but it'll probably be stuck up on some tree that I won't be able to reach.
I was in that position. Believe me. I got to go all the way up to the tree to get my helicopter. That was pain in the butt. Believe me.
Yeah, Partners, it does 4K video. It does 4K, but I probably won't be shooting in 4K anyhow because most of the time the videos are only in 1080 anyhow. So when you upload them,
anyway, those drones doesn't take more than 64 gigs memory card. So 4K in 64 gigs. It will be not too much time.
I've done a bit of research on it, but I haven't done fully. Let me see what card this can take. USB, blah, 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 remote control, travel bags, blah, 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 blah. I'll probably have to open the instruction booklet to see.
I don't even think there's some information in the instruction about how big card it can take. It's all about the software, what you put inside,
Yeah. So if anyone wants to Google it there and let us know what card we can put into it.
Yeah, the best way will be just to reach out to someone who basically know everything about the drones, and they will tell you right away.
Yeah.
Look about
Scrapman said I need to buy a second one to find the first one when I lose it.
If you reach to the Canadian Drone Hub, there's a channel on YouTube. They are really good at drones, and if you ask some question, and they will help you out always. They are great guys out there.
Well, I'll be sticking to the 1080 as well, Partnest. I won't be too bothered with the 4K because once you shoot in 4K, battery lives and everything goes down.
True. True.
So I think that was 30-minute flight time. It comes with 3 batteries or something as well. So that would give me an hour and a half then, so I can, without having to, I'll have 3 batteries charged up, you know.
Okay, buddy. I will say if they say you will get 1 hour and a half, expect 45 minutes at max.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know.
You know, first battery you will lose out at the adjusting it to make it fly like it's supposed. Second battery you will train a little bit, and third battery maybe 15 minutes of fly with the footage. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the
Oh, yeah, and if it's a windy, if it's anyways windy at all, you'll probably won't even get that time.
yeah. That's the drone life.
Yeah.
I was there. Even though it's crazy fun to fly with them and play with them.
Yeah, I'm looking
And
forward to that bit.
footage. Yeah, it's crazy fun. I telling you.
Yeah,
And
I'll have
as
this
far
one,
as that crash at the end, that it's really awesome.
Mike has it. Welcome to the chat. I don't know, did I say hello to Mike? I don't think I have. What is Mike saying? I filmed 4K for the scrap, but it kills the battery in about 30 minutes and so much memory used. Yeah, the 4K. And then when you have to render it and upload it and everything else, it just adds so much time.
True.
Shandog, it's high 90s here. So I don't know what the temperature here today was. I think the 20 Celsius, whatever that would be in your Fahrenheit. What was your weather like over there in Denmark?
Hey,
He's not listening. Raphael?
Okay, Scrapman. I'm gonna say sorry. I was at your place and I took some parts from you. I hope you believe me. Or not believe. Wrong word. Shoot. I lose the word from my head.
I know where Scrapman's coming from. I had to take stuff apart and I leave stuff down, and 30 seconds later I can't find where I left it.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna show out something really quick. My last evening play. Actually, 2 evenings ago, I was playing with the silver, and it's come out like totally crap, totally unvisible like a gold ingots. But yesterday I played with it again, and boom, about 50 grammars.
Nice. Silver
Not polished,
that's enough.
not polished at all. Just comes out like it is.
Silver price has gone up a nice bit in the last week, hasn't it?
Not sure.
Yeah.
And there's the second one, almost 200 grammars.
Geez, that's nice. And what was that from, did you say? Contact, was it?
It all come out from the relays, those gold-plated relays. At the beginning, it was gold-plated silver relays. I get out the gold, and that was the rest.
And what process did you use for getting the silver out?
I used Pullman AR just to get the gold out from the top.
Yeah.
And leftover, I just melt, and later on, I did drop it into the HCl plus nitric. So dissolve totally.
Yeah.
Actually, there was 2 batches. One batches I do with the Pullman AR, and second batches I made with the nitric plus HCl. Okay. And then mix it up all together, denox it, and drop some copper it to drop the silver out.
Yeah.
And actually, I got like long time ago video about dropping or silver taking place. That was exact title: silver taking place in the solution. Something like that. It was a very long time ago. But I do keep that materials for a long time, so yeah.
I haven't really gone after the silver at all yet. I've just been working on the gold, so silver will be my next after I do all the gold.
Believe me, buddy, silver is much more taking over. You need to be much more cleaner and watch what you're doing.
I know.
Anyway,
Silver-
one more silver bar, what I just create, what you see at my post and so on. It's already finished. It's look like so. Boom, 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 boom. Look how shiny those
that's
thing
nice,
is.
shiny. I seen that. That was the one you showed the last day on the show, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably I do.
Yeah, you just stand.
It's almost like Ralph Morrick bottle opener. Almost, but anyway, I did put some lac on top of it, so it's gonna stay as shine as it is, I hope.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's gonna be gift for someone. Exactly 118 grams.
Oh, that's nice.
That's gonna leave my cave quite soon, and yeah, end up somewhere else.
That's silver price. Let me have a look and see what silver price is today. Silver price. We'll Google that and see what silver is
Don't
working.
tell me, because otherwise I will not send it out.
Silver price per ounce. Let's have a look and see what silver is today.
So that was basically about 3 ounce, right? If I don't mistake.
It's 55 cents a gram at the moment.
55 times 118.
So just
Without
half.
paying.
So let me see if I can.
So that give me about 50 something euro, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what it's worth at the moment.
that's
Going
quite
up,
expensive. I
Yeah.
may keep that.
I told you silver prices went up. I think this time last year silver was only 20 something cent, so it's kind of gone over double its price.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Silver going up. That's
Silver's on the way up at the moment. Gold went up slightly as well, but it broke the $1,800 barrier, I think, at the weekend, and it stayed up there. So it's
yeah. But anyway, guys, as far I make it, I get it. I cannot eat it, right?
no.
No.
So
But if I put at someone's face a big smile, that will be positive, right?
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
what 50p nearly, 50p English money per gram.
Yeah. So basically, if it's to the euro, it's quite close, right?
Gold gone up load. It was last year. Now it's so gold is just over £58 for that that Ignet you have there, Raphael. That's what it's worth, £58.
Yeah, but partners, for me, it's worth much more, because I put so much time to make it and so on. And yeah, if I want to give it to someone, that's cost like double so much at least.
Yeah. But as you know and I know, any of us that do this, we're not going to probably ever sell any of the stuff we make. If we get the silver or the gold, we probably never ever sell it. I don't anyhow.
I got some gold, I got some silver, but all the gold Eva already confiscated. I can call it like that.
Yeah.
And silver, I trying to make like a little giveaway. I did already send few pieces of silver, like I make like tiny keychain or something like that. It wasn't so huge amount of silver, like 10 grammars, 20 grammars, something like that, where I can make some kind of shape and just stamp some letter on it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Every time the people who get that, they were in seven heaven. They were lucky and happy of that. So yeah, why not? It doesn't cost so much as far I have it, right?
Mohawk said, I'm amazed at Ralph Shelf now when he showed it recently. Yeah, Ralph Shelf is building up with his little ignits of copper and pewter and silver and whatever else he's got on there, aluminium. He's got
Yeah, but either way, his collection is quite big and quite impressive, I must say.
Yeah,
I do like that as well.
Yeah,
I did begin some copper collecting and brass and alu, long time ago when I make those first furnace.
Yeah.
But after some time, I just don't see any further move with that after I just melt it in some kind of ingots. So what's the point to keep that in huge bulks, you know? So I sell it off, all of it, what I actually don't think was a good idea right now.
Yeah.
But
Mrs. Green Thumbs. Mrs. Green
That's the
Thumbs
way.
is in. Thanks for dropping in.
Hey, Miss Green Farm. Hello there.
Miss Green, welcome. I did see you are streaming today, though,
Hello.
and I actually planning to go in, but I get busy. I get distracted with all those guys in here.
See, look at Ralph was lurking in the background. When he heard his name mentioned, he appeared.
Of course, Ralph, work here. That was no doubt.
But yeah, no, he's a nice little collection of Ignats building up there. What I was doing today actually was I was working on some gold out the back. I had in pots, and I was doing the test on it, and it was coming up as negative for gold, and I knew there was gold in there, so my stannous needed redoing. It had gone, so I redone some new stannous and tested, and it came up for gold straight away. So I thought I'd lost all my gold. I thought I must have poured out the good stuff and kept the rubbish.
Oh, Mrs. Green, how's my tomatoes doing? They doing well. They still are inside because, I still meeting like temps outside, like under 10 degrees. So 10 degrees Celsius. So that will kill my tomatoes. That's why I keep them inside.
Trying to stop myself from doing the scrapping. I have so much still to run.
No, I'm telling you, trying to catch up on everything.
Yeah.
So is Scrap Boy the youngest scrapper?
Yeah, probably.
I think there's a.
Mark Stone Scrub Boy. Okay, now I just realized the name.
Yeah, Scrap Boy.
By the way, Mark, buddy, your sticker just turned out today. Thank you
Hey.
very much.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
I think that was only last week when I sent it, I think.
They just turned out today. I just picked it out from the mailbox.
I think it
And
was last Sunday when I sent it, so it's been about a week and a day.
not too bad. Not too bad.
That was quick. That was quick. I thought they weren't going to come till about next week or week after.
I still haven't sent out any of my stickers yet, but
I
I'll
guess
get
so.
them. I'll get them. I'm on holidays in August. I'm on holidays in August, so I'll get
I'm going
them.
to get new stickers because that's it.
I actually have new stickers coming in as well. I got some new stickers, surprise ones for you. They haven't arrived yet, so they'll be the ones you'll get as well. So they're a little surprise on them. So
Yeah, we'll see.
and the biggest surprise will be when I get them actually sent out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only taken me about a year and a half to send anything out to you, Raphael. I think you sent your email to me about a year and a half ago, and I still haven't sent anything.
Yeah, that's happened. But, I'm patient.
It's a good job you are.
I'm trying to.
No, I'm off for 2 weeks in August, and I'm not going anywhere, so I'll send them out then. Scrap, man,
I holiday this year, and actually we got quite big plans for holidays because we're trying to get out, actually rent out some camper
Okay.
and go all the way to the top of the Denmark, all the way to the north, and then slowly drive down and research all the beaches with the metal detecting and catch some woods to gather some shroomies and so on. We got such a huge plan, but finally I get appointment from my doctors. Then I'm gonna get some little surgery. So every plan just go like into the trash, and yeah.
Yeah, I was meant to be. Yeah, I was meant to be on holidays in Italy in March or in August, but because of the pandemic and the travel restrictions and everything, I had to cancel that. So
So that
I,
sucks.
I can learn to fly my drone in 2 weeks. I'm off.
Yeah, that's good time for learning. Do you have some spare props for it?
Yeah, it comes with, I think it comes with a couple of sets of props. What it? It comes with 3 sets of props. Is it or 2 sets?
Okay, 3 sets. That's good. That's good. You're gonna use that. I tell you. Otherwise, you come out a much better drone pilot than me. So
Well, I'm hoping that all this new nearly fly itself technology they've built onto it works.
you know, yeah, I was try that. I thought that will be crash proof or raffle proof, but no.
Parkness wants to know which sticker will arrive first, Scrapping Irish's or Ian's.
Yeah, that's a good question. But I guess I asked Ian much before Irish. True.
And
I didn't have any of them so
have you
far.
still not got Ian's? My stickers are here beside me somewhere, aren't they? My stickers are still in the box that I had them in, so they're still here. They'll make their way out eventually.
That doesn't help at all. Otherwise, maybe you make your screen bigger, and then I can take screenshot and just print it myself.
Or just reach up and grab it. Just reach up and grab it there, Raphael. Reach up and grab it.
I'll get it.
Here, have a Mark. Here, just take one.
yeah.
Just take one, Mark. I'll have to get them sent out. I have to do it. I just hope the other stickers are in before I send them out. They're meant to be coming in on next Friday the 30th. The 30th, I think. Is it Friday the 30th?
Yeah, I actually totally get you, buddy, because sometimes I fail at sending my stuff as well.
Yeah.
I get delayed, like huge delay, not because I want it, but it just happened,
Oh, well, you see, you're the same as me. You're working full time, so it's hard to make the time because you're probably gone off somewhere to get to the post office and get them posted and get the stamps done and stuff like that. It just takes time.
It's much easier to send the package from me because I can just print out the label at home and just stick on it on the package and just drop it or leave it at the shop instead of going and getting stamps, address the letters with the stickers and so on.
What did Scrapman say? Scrapping Irish has stickers. I thought it was just a myth.
Yes, Scrapman, that's actually true. That's just a myth. Don't believe that.
I actually have different stickers. I have small stickers. I have big stickers. So we have the big sticker, and then we have the small sticker. Turn them the right way around. So like I have 2 size stickers, not like I just have 1 size. And then I have a third type coming in as well, which is a surprise sticker, which I might show on next Monday's show if it's in by then. If there is. Just show you what I'm not going to send out, that I promised to send out, but will never be sent out.
You just spread out your channel with so many merch what you got, and that was like quite surprising. Such a small channel with such a good merch. Yeah,
but I don't send anything out, so.
Yeah, but as well, I bet you didn't send out your merch. Some companies send it for you, right?
Hold on. Look what I have here. A Scrapping Irish jacket.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
But you didn't send it yourself, buddy. Some company send it for you, right?
No, I ordered them myself. Look at them.
Okay. And you send each and every one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the Scrapping Irish jacket, but again, I haven't sent it out. I don't even know what size this is. Raphael, what size are you?
I think I'm L.
Okay, that says L. So I'll send that to you, Raphael.
Yeah, one day
One day.
when I get XL, I gonna get it.
I had other stuff. I don't know have I done this press or not. But in case people think I'm joking, there's another jacket that I got done. This one is, what size is this one? Medium. So it's not the same jacket I'm showing twice. That's a medium. Hold on.
That'll fit me.
Another jacket. What size is this one?
Small.
This is another large. And what have I here?
Medium.
No, this is a different thing. This is a hoodie.
You know, buddy. After all, you're gonna need to fold that all together and put it back, right?
A medium hoodie. A medium hoodie. So there's some of the stuff I got done up, and I never sent it out to people. But I promised I'd send out. Kevin is in. Kevin. Yeah, please, Mo. Thanks for that. Mo just said, anyone that forgot to hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that.
So far, I got one T-shirt in here ready to send, and I think I see one more in the drawer at home, because all of the T-shirts what I made, or actually not I made, Eva made it. I just print out the thingy to glue on the T-shirt, and Eva is the one who ironed it in. Anyway, I got one ready, XXL, double XL, and I think that's gonna go for. Oh shoot! I have actually 3 packages to send for now, and those XXL gonna go to. Dang, I forget.
I have baseball caps from her as well. I don't know where my baseball caps are gone. I don't know. I had baseball caps as well, but I sent some stuff out now. I did get some. Ian Matthews got some stuff, but I actually hand delivered that. I didn't post it. I delivered it by hand.
No, yeah, I know. XXL going to Ali Mac, but no one tell him.
He's probably lurking in the background. He's already heard you. Yes. But I'm just having a look through something there now. Sorry if you think
one more T-shirt to send for Estonian scrapper, and yeah, the third package going to the e-waste bin. Yeah, those 3 guys I need to make in at first. Those 3 guys are at the first in the queue.
It's hard sometimes to remember to send stuff out. I'm terrible. I'd say I'll do that, and then I forget about it, and I meet
that point, then I just begin to write it down.
Yeah, but I the email addresses there. So I got loads of email addresses to send them stickers to. It's just to get around to doing it. Is the problem?
Yeah, I
don't know if I say hi to Kevin, but hi Kevin. If I didn't say hi to you already, but yeah, it's just to get the time, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's get the time, but anyway, I just get some system and just grab my notice and old style pencil or something like that. Just write down with big letters. Send something to this guy. Send something to this guy. Send something to this guy, and just leave it at the center of my desk. So next day when I come in, I look at it. Okay, that's supposed to be first thing what I'm supposed to do. If I don't have time, I just take those piece of paper and hang it in front of me, so I still can see it next time when I come here. And that work. That's really work. I'm telling you.
No, all I do is I print off the list on the email. I have all the emails. I print them off. You're right there, Mark. Sound like you're having something wrong.
That's I just read an email. just comes through. No, I'm reading an email at the same time. Looking at Scrap Fighters.
Okay.
Hey, battery's gone down. Shit. Oh my god. No, it's alright now.
I haven't
How about
seen any link in there, Irish buddy.
For which?
Bring more tips. Let's make it
Oh
more
yeah,
funny.
hold on. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Let
I'm
me
not so funny, you know. I can be boring quite fast.
We'll see if Ralph has finished eating his dinner yet. He was only in the door there a while ago. He might be finished eating his dinner now. He might come up. He might join us. Oh, he might join us. Or someone else, anyone else that wants to come up and join us, feel free. More welcome, anyone at all. Someone new that hasn't been up before, more than welcome.
Let me try to post it off.
Hey, I already put the link up, right? And I just said within 10 seconds of me saying his name, he appears.
Well,
I was actually waiting for the link.
Well, why didn't you put something in the chat?
I figured you'd put the link out as soon as you saw me in the chat.
No,
Because most people do.
I see you rolling home.
Yeah.
I said, I'll give that man time to have something to eat.
Oh well,
So, how
doesn't
was
really
your
matter.
day? Ralph?
You know, Ralph, we were all busy with entertaining people and so on.
Very important, yes.
There was no one to distract us. So
We're on about my stickers and how I don't bother sending them out.
Yeah, I heard.
and see how much time we can spend on that topic.
Yeah, I think Ralph.
Something about stickers. Yeah.
I think I have Ralph's email in there as well. He was looking for stickers, but I still haven't got around to send them any.
You know, I blame that there was no one to just distract us. That was the reason, right? And
Did
the
you
people in the chat just keep that topic as well.
Did you find anything interesting at work today, Ralph? You usually have something interesting when you finish work.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see. What did we get today? Which box was it? This box. I got a dishwasher motor that is aluminium wire. Come on, focus. You can kind of see. There you go.
They don't even cover that with the copper loop.
No, this is actual aluminium. This is not Chinese. So I don't mind. I like aluminium wire. That's good quality aluminium. And I got I already took the plastic apart. This is a control board from a dishwasher. So that has a couple of those blue M&Ms on there, and the white boxes are relays that have copper spools in them. And other than that, there's not much of interest on these things because they're all really small. I mean, it's a dishwasher. What do you expect? This is from a induction cooking hub. What you call these? These have a very big extruded piece of aluminium on there, and some nice MOSFETs along the line here, and a couple of spools, and I think that's about it. Some plated
relays
pins
and some brass contacts. Those tiny bridges.
These.
This is brass.
I think these are actually copper on these because I took a couple apart. Let me see.
Could be copper.
There's one or two that I filed at, and I took off. You can kind of tell in the middle.
Yeah, it's look like copperish.
It's pinkish. So it's copper actually, and they're also quite heavy compared to the brass. I think they are heavier. And these pins, connection pins on there. Let me see. These things. They are brass, and they might be silver plated. I'm not sure. So I'm just collecting those in a big bucket, and by the time I have a lot, then I'll see what to do with that.
Doesn't look like, but if you say so, maybe
Yeah.
the camera trick it.
And what's on the other side?
There's some of them that actually get all black over time. So if I get an older board, they're all black, and that's kind of what silver does usually.
True.
So I'm not really sure. So I'm just collecting them, and I'm gonna get some of that liquid, and I'm just gonna mash that around in the little bucket and see which ones turn out red. I think so.
It's called chromium solution.
Yes, that stuff.
What about those 4 pieces of that black big stuff? Some of them
This.
are capacitors, but some of them look like relays.
Relay. They could be. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like open them up and see what they are. I've not yet opened these up. But yeah, the obvious stuff: aluminium, copper, MOSFETs. That's the most interesting part.
Main visible.
Maybe the relay that you can see. This is quite a heavy piece, and I now have like I don't know, like 20 of these. So they are not lacquered.
Those induction stuff are quite high end.
Yeah. Well, this is actually from a small one. There's actually a really big board that has even a lot more on there, and so yeah, that's good. It's all free. It's all free, so I'm happy. There's a huge pile of plastic. I'm making a video of this stuff. You'll see the pile of plastic is bigger than what I'm actually getting out of it.
So you just have to collect that up and send that out for recycling then, Ralph, yeah?
Yeah. And while I was waiting, I caught a Pokemon. I got a Pokemon, but this is actually a shiny version. See all the sparkles going around?
I see bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not just the bubbles, but there's also some sparkles going around. Yeah.
Like stars.
Stars, yeah. That means it's a shiny one. This is a new Pokemon that was introduced a couple of days ago when the update hit. This is the second one that I caught of this type of Pokemon, and the second one already was shiny, and they're like a 1 in 1,000 catch or some of them. So
when you're at work, and you're in someone's house, do you be checking to see if they've got Pokemon?
yeah, especially if they're like live next to like a playground that's usually a Pokestop, then I just put my phone down with the Pokestop and just swipe at it every 5 or 6 minutes when it resets, and so yeah, then I get a lot of stuff. So I mean, driving around everywhere is a very good way of catching Pokemon.
Crypto, welcome. Crypto has changed her name.
Yes, Cryptillions.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Didn't lose any opportunity to get something on the profit, even it is in the game or.
Yeah.
Shark Scrapper, welcome, Shark Scrapper.
That's positive.
Doing a pickup. Great to see Shark in. I was checking out his videos there. The last one, the music I said it was like waiting for Jaws to appear. The music he put on, the dramatic music. What have you got now?
An egg is about to hatch. Let's see what it becomes. It's probably not that special.
Very dinosaur. A fox.
It's a Purlion. Not that interesting. I have many of those, but yeah.
Do you remember when that game came out first? Pokemon it came out about 3 years ago? Was it 4?
No, the first Pokemon came out in '95.
No, I mean that one for the phone.
Oh, this game I've been playing since before it was officially released, and that was in. I can see this. Hold on, let me check my status here.
Seamus, welcome. Great to have you in, Seamus.
Where do I do this? Weekly progress.
That game can take you in as far as you got time and feeling to doing that. That's take you in. I did play with that game for some time, and
people were collecting all the Pokemons and actually selling the collection for big money when that game came out.
Some of them are. Yeah, but those are the people who spoof locations, and they basically just sit behind their computer, and then they're all of a sudden in New York, and then they're all of a sudden in Japan, and then I mean,
but
if you're not playing the game, then don't play it.
Yeah, but they were selling the collection to people who were playing the game just for big money. That's
insane. Yeah. I've been playing this since the 9th of July, which is it was a couple of days ago. But for 4 years, 2016. What's that beeping sound?
Sorry, me.
Must be
okay. I've been playing for 4 years now, so slightly more than 4 years and a couple of days. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know it was 4 years.
When I was interested in that game, I was actually didn't have opportunity to go out because I got like one Pokestop in my tiny village when I live. And if I'm gonna get more, then I got to go to the nearest city, what was quite close, but I don't feel like going there. So
Mhm.
I installed some kind of thingy on my computer
The
when
cheese. The cheese.
I can just located myself in New York or wherever else,
Yeah.
wherever.
You cheese it.
I did enjoy that for a little while, but yeah, that was like lame a little bit.
Yeah, I at some point had like software that there was a little joystick that you could move around, so that you can basically have your character walk. So you'd basically displace the GPS, but they
Yeah,
stopped
pretty
they
FPS.
stopped that unfortunately, because that was quite interesting way to get a lot of stuff. I just put myself in the centrum of the city where there's a lot of stops and just kept walking around in circles and get all the stops.
Yeah. Anyway, I just a little bit lose my interest. I will I will play with that game for
I
sure.
stopped for about a year at some point. Well, maybe less than a year, but at some point I just started it up again, noticed there were updates, and then had another look. And then someone told me, "Hey, you can now trade Pokemon." I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." So,
Yeah, I
oh
never.
well, it's something to do. It's something to do.
I think I was a bit old for the Pokemons. When the Pokemons came out, I was gone well past watching them.
Well, I actually played the video games before I watched the cartoons.
Right.
Believe
Because
me, Irish, that was fun to play with that. As far you need to walk and so on and so on, and then you reach some point, and yeah,
Yeah, I remember
that
when it
was
came out.
fun.
You'd see all like teenagers and that them running around parks and them swiping the phones trying to catch stuff. I thought, what are they at?
yeah, that's when the
True,
thing was a hype,
true.
all
Yeah,
hype.
them all running around screaming, "There's one over here! There's one over here!"
I was at that point at some time, believe me, and I even took Eva together with me, and she was the same. We just
Tried to
go
catch the
around and
Pokemon.
then, I got one, I got one. Come on here.
I said,
People look at us like you're just crazy, and yeah.
yeah, I said, what are they at? All these people screaming in this park.
But we get used to that. There was some time ago, quite long time ago. Anyway, it's come out some crazy storm. It was crazy warm, so as it's crazy warm and wet, so come out some storm, right?
Yeah,
Anyway, we just went out for the walk, and of course, crazy heavy rain come out, but we were prepared for that. I mean,
You are
prepared
not
in
prepared.
in the minds because we exactly know what's going to happen. But anyway, it was about 30 degrees, so it was crazy warm. So we don't even bother to get some umbrella or whatever. Anyway, if we get wet, who cares? It's so warm, we just get dry like in no time. And it's come out crazy rain. The street get flooded and so on. And the most fun we get, we just go by the sidewalk and just jump on the street and just splash the water around. People look at us and shoveling out the water from the garages. And what are those two guys doing out there? They're just having fun.
I see Paul Chartwell was saying that the only game he played was Snake on his Nokia.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
we don't have any snake in here.
I want to say hello to Barry West and to Bruce Napier, who just come in. Both guys, welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Good to have you again.
Come out.
Bruce,
Oh,
great
wait.
to see you, sir. And Barry West, hello there.
There's still water in here. That wasn't a good idea.
Do you find much money in any of them washing machines when you're taking them apart?
Sometimes in the drain part, there's like
Yeah.
the hose from the drum. There's usually a little compartment in there that can fill up. It's like a little reservoir, and then when it overflows, the water just goes away. So all the heavy stuff ends up in there. and when customers leave me alone, I usually quickly check in there. And at one place, I got like €2.60. So
I just want to say hello to Justin and Ali Mac. Justin, who's just popped in.
Ali
And
Mac,
Ali
everybody.
Mac.
I bet
hello,
you-
Ali Mac.
I watched Ali's video earlier on, so he was busy, and there's a second part coming on his car repair.
Yeah, it looked like Ali just joined in, so that's all cool.
Yeah,
No
he
one
doesn't
will,
know,
no one
know,
will know
what you're talking about, so.
we talked about Ali before. That's all cool. Perfect.
I like Ali Mac's start to his videos. He does some great intro he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Oh,
true.
speaking of video, hold on. Well, why is it? Thank you for all your help. Did you get monetized?
I got monetized
So why is there no super chat function on this stream
because
then?
I turned it off.
You turned it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't want people to think I was putting this out tonight just to try and get super chat money. So I
Oh
turned it off.
yeah, makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
I was actually putting it out to thank people. That's all I was doing, just to say thank you to people, not to try. Because see, I just didn't want people thinking, "Oh, here he goes now. He's been monetized and he's going to try." And
Now he wants our money.
Yeah, exactly. So I turned that off.
Yeah, well, I think that's actually
Yeah, but
a
next
good idea.
week, guys, there will be no spare. Everyone got the super chat.
Well, I just thought I was going to put it on. So if people just tell me, actually, did anyone see any ads before it came on? I don't know whether did I turn ads on or not. See, I'm not really bothered about the monetization. As I said, no, I'm never going to make big money out of YouTube or anything like that. But I just wanted to get the goal about it and actually achieved it. That's what I was about. So I couldn't. I might
No,
even.
Irish, no bother with that because even though you put it on or not, there will be some people who will give you some, and there will be some people who will complain. Then you put the button.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no worry about that.
I don't even know if I turned the ads on for this tonight or not.
I don't know. I never see ads.
Yeah, you've got the ad blocker on your sound.
Yes.
Anyway, I just put all the ads from my videos out because as I look at the YouTube and so on, and I see the ads, it's all too much. I do take all of the ads from my videos except from one at the beginning and one at the end. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
If I do put ads on my videos, it's just going to be at the start. I'm not going to put them during the video. I'll just put them at the start of the video, and I'll have them skippable. If anyone wants to skip them, they skip them, and that's it. You know?
Exactly.
At the start and at the end.
Skippable.
Yeah.
At the end,
People
probably
tend
no one
to
will
leave the video running, and if the video is running and the video ends and then the ad plays, people are like, "Oh, the video has ended anyway," and they just fiddle around, do something else, and then the video still plays, and they still play the ad.
Yeah.
Unless they're on their phone and next video.
No, guys, believe me or not, the commercials at your video doesn't give you so much income. I did
No, true.
realize that at myself. I was having that for a while. I did experiment with it a little bit and come out having no ads give you much more, super chats and supporters than having some ads and got like few cents from the ads.
Yeah.
So that's not really worth.
Yeah. Well,
Otherwise, you're annoying the people with the ads, or you just got some watchers.
Yeah. Well, the probably it's not about the money. As I said, I work full time. Most of you guys work full time, so as you know yourself, that's where your income comes from.
Yes.
So YouTube is just a bit of fun for me. That's all it is. It's
Ads don't bother me anyway, so I don't really.
yeah. You don't have that issue.
I don't have that issue. Nope.
So
I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. I think I have some paper here I can use.
Yeah. If people watch the ad, they watch the ad. If they skip the ad, they skip the ad. If they give a super chat, they give a super chat. If they don't, they don't. I'm not bothered. As long as people come along and are in the chat and enjoy the show and joining in the chat, I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah. Oh.
You know?
And anyway, it is good to have some, super chats when you can just put to make some kind of package for the peoples.
Yeah,
I used to do like that.
I might get enough to get a stamp together to post out some of the stickers.
True.
Yeah, but you are just too lazy to do that. That's true.
Let's just pretend I'm not lazy, and let's pretend I have no money to post them out. Wouldn't that be a better excuse?
That would be kind of hard to believe with a full-time job.
Did you see my new drone I bought, Ralph?
A drone? Did you buy a drone? Mavic Air 2. Okay. Should Oh, it's all foldable. Okay.
Yeah, DJI's one.
Cool.
Did you see the price?
I don't know. What's the price?
€1,500.
That's an expensive one.
Yes.
I have one over there, and that's like less than €50, probably.
Yeah.
I got it as a gift.
Yeah, well, this one is meant to fly itself nearly, so we'll see.
Oh wow!
It's meant to be Raphael proof, I reckon.
The one I have is made out of Chinesium plastic.
Well, this is probably Chinesium plastic too, but they just stick an American sticker on it and say it's American made.
Ah, yes. All right.
Yeah, the Irish got the good one. Really. This is not too bad, but still.
Let me put it up bigger for you.
It's a little bit dusty, but
Zero
still.
Tech. Oh, this is a tiny
Zero
one.
Tech Dobby. It's not so tiny, actually.
What did you do with your fingernail, Raphael? Raphael? What did you do to your fingernail? Did you hit your fingernail? Your fingernail.
Wait. Boom. There you go.
He's not listening to it well.
Tell the story about how you cut your finger in half.
Yeah, show us your fingernail again. You cut that in half, didn't you?
This one.
Yeah. What did you do there?
I just want to be Johnny 11 Finger.
Right.
Stupid story, stupid joke. No.
Come on.
What's that pizza you? No, this is actually Eva made. I just put some super spicy hot sauce on top of it. That's all what I just twist on it. Yesterday we got it for dinner, but she got only quarter. I got half, and today the last quarter end up at me. So
That's Shark. That's what I was saying. If I crash that drone, at least I get to scrap it out when I crash it.
Yeah.
There might be some holes in it.
Where is the one I have? Here it is. Come here. Can't reach.
That's why you're doing a Scotty on it, trying to cut your fingers off.
How are you doing, Scotty?
no.
They use a blocker. Even said that's the time.
This one comes with a 720p camera.
My one is a 4K.
Yes,
But
I
I won't-
would assume so.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I won't be filming in 4K.
That's nice. How much did you pay for that?
I got this as a gift. I am not even sure that this has a brand name on it. It just says SG900.
And have you flown it yet?
I think like for
Yeah,
5
that's looking
minutes.
Copy of the
Probably
Yeah.
it's probably some weird knockoff here.
WHO.
It's
well,
nicely packaged. It's quite small also.
But this could be good, buddy. It could
Could
be
be.
really nice.
Could be nice, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at the size of the wings.
Yeah,
Sweet.
good big wide wings on it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, that could be like.
And the cameras here. It weighs next to nothing.
Yeah, it could be like a little bit cheaper version of the really good one, but still,
Does it say what sort of flight time it has? No.
I don't know, 5 minutes.
Probably about.
You're actually supposed to put like these things on somehow.
To protect
And
them.
put it because that help out a lot. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
And there's it comes with a crappy little screwdriver and some extra fans. I wanted to say extra weight
Like always.
rotors, yeah. And the controller looks all fancy. You put these things, I don't know how. This is probably just to stand it up. Probably does nothing. Just simple. That's basically all of it.
To your phone.
Oh yeah, it's probably so you can put your phone on there somehow. Yeah.
True.
Oh, there's some buttons here in the back as well. It feels
Hey,
so
what-
cheaply. Is
You
there
know,
a Chinese knockoff of a Chinese knockoff?
underestimated.
Yes, probably. This is probably the Chinesium version of plastic. It's not made of real plastic. It has like all kinds of weird stuff in it.
Yeah, a Chinese knockoff of a Chinese knockoff.
It's like recycled cigarette butts, pieces of asphalt, old pieces of building, pieces of people you may have known sometime. You never know. It's all kind of weird stuff.
Button in the back is a secret microphone. Yeah, the Chinese are spying on you now. Once you.
Yeah, especially if I hold it up to the camera.
Two.
Yes, too. Didn't the Chinese invent plastic? I'm not really sure if they did.
I'm not sure who invented plastic actually. I'll have to check that now.
Now we have to Google it because now we need to know.
We need to know who invented plastic.
Someone Google it. I'm trying to package this thing back up.
That wasn't me.
Who invented plastic? Let's see who invented plastic.
Very something secret.
Alexander Parks invented plastic. This year?
Doesn't sound Chinese.
No.
If anything, Park is Korean.
Let me see if we can find out where Alexander Parks was from. Let's have a look at
It was
Alexander.
made from like oil and stuff. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, the manual is very self-explanatory.
England, Birmingham, England. There's Alexander Parks. Is that the same one? There's a couple of Alexander Parks, but we'll say it was him. Maybe we're wrong. Who cares? What's wrote in the back of that box?
Oh, this is the manual.
Oh,
It's very self-explanatory.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, Ali Mac got the subframe done on the car today, and we got that, and it passed the MOT.
Well, that's good.
Positive.
Yeah, I got the watch time, Bruce. I got the 4,000 hours, and I got my
Google Translate the mem. How do I put this in Google Translate? Do I like have my webcam film it or scan it or what?
I think it were in New York, I think it were. Plastic.
Jeez.
So in America, really.
There we go. So that answered that question.
Right. What else was I doing? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I was taking apart some stuff.
Yeah. See, I mentioned the drone, and look where our conversation went off.
It happens. It happens.
Hey, Lordy.
Yeah,
This
so-
is a brass screw, I think. It is yellow and it is not magnetic.
I'm just here pulling these black caps off the
Makes
He
perfect
did.
sense, Ralph. Oh, what does?
What you just said.
Yeah, what I just everything I just said. Yes, probably.
Brenda, Ali. I'm just reading in case I missed anyone coming in on the chat. If anyone else wants to join us, I'll put the link out there. There might be someone else wants to come up.
This is
well.
definitely brass.
We'll find the link again.
Now I can start leaving your readings.
More
So what time
brassy
did you
bits.
finish up the last night, Ralph? Was it 1 o'clock? Or Raphael, sorry. What time did you finish your live at? Was it 1? 2 o'clock your time?
10:30.
10:30 what?
Yes.
No, I'm saying what time did you finish up on Saturday night? You're live. What time did you finish up?
Oh, last night.
Yeah.
It was quite late. Over 1 or over. No, it
I think
was over 2 o'clock. Over 2 o'clock because
Yeah,
I
I think
ended
it
up.
was, I came home at 1 o'clock my time, and you just finished up, or half 1, and you just finished up. But
Oh, you did another live
You did another one afterwards again, yeah.
with the Raphael's Raphael. The Raphael's
Yeah.
Raphael. That stuff.
Raphael.
You know, that was all because I just miss out for the next week. 1 week before I supposed to do the raffle at the stream, and I forget because I get too busy with the stream. And last night I even put at the chat, and it's gonna happen again. And I as well apologize at Irish stream a little bit before. Beginning of the week, then I miss out and forget about that, and so on, and it's happened again. So I just finished up the screen, and actually I was still sitting here and talking to Eva and so on because she was still with me, and then I say, "Oh shoot, I messed up again." She asked, "What's happened?" I supposed to announce another winner for the second week.
Don't lie. I bet Eva was the one who thought of it, and you didn't think of it at all, and you pretended you did.
Yeah, she just said, "Just go ahead, make another stream, and announce the winner." What's the point? There will be no one watching. Anyway,
welcome.
after 2 minutes, Sharky, welcome, sir. After 2 minutes, I just start up another one just for a few minutes. I get, I guess, about under 10 person inside. And actually, the question from the peeps, it's, what the fuck? Why you not alive? You set up your stream. True, because some of the watchers come back and yeah, they just wonder what's going on.
I was already watching something else, so I only noticed when you were already done, so I rewatched it.
Yeah, I bet so. I didn't expect anyone to just jump back or something like that. But you know, I was ready to go to the bed and hug the pillow and Eva and so on. But then I realized, oh shoot, I forget to do raffle again when I promised for last 2 weeks, right? That's really not good. That's really lame.
You promised us.
You know, Raphael, it didn't even occur to me that you had forgotten. You probably could have waited waited another week.
Yeah, I could, but as far I finish up and realized that and got a little bit spoke with the Eva right next to me, then she encouraged me, so just start another one. I said, what the point?
Yeah.
No one will watch that. And anyway, later on, it's come out like over 100 people watch that tiny 6-minute video.
Well, that's good.
So that
I was trying to figure out what in the world what did I miss? What's going on here? And then I went back and looked at it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Exactly, buddy. Because as I start out those stream, I got like plenty question. What's happened? What's going on? You just finish up. Why you're up again? What are you trying to do? Or yeah.
Did you press the wrong button?
So, Shark, what did you collect off your your customer, your client? Did you collect anything interesting?
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
I said, did you collect anything interesting from your pickup?
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to dig into them yet. You know, it's one of my one of my clients. He does a computer repairs and installations, and so every now and then he calls me and says, you know, I got some computers. Can you come pick them up? So
That's always good.
That's nice. And you got things. There it is.
Although it looks like you've been in prison recently.
He's wearing his jumpsuit again. I think Batman 50 had spotted that. He said he was wearing his jumpsuit.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, it felt like it today. It was freaking 97 degrees out here. I felt like I was in a chain gang, that's for sure.
Yeah. How are you getting on with your pickups on the streets with the heat? It must be tough with the heat trying to pick up all that stuff.
Well, you know, I usually get started really early in the morning anyway, so it's not that bad. And by the time I get the truck unloaded at the yard, is when the real heat of the day is going on. So, you know, then I can come back to the house and go in the garage and process stuff in the shade. So I don't need to be out in the heat of the sun in the afternoon. So
not too bad. I liked your dramatic music the last day with the pickup.
that was a fun video to make. I tell you what, when they cranked up both the Bobcat and the Grabber and started, you know, you what you probably saw there was the Bobcat was pushing material towards the Grabber, and the Grabber was picking it up and moving it to the back of the pile.
Yeah.
And it was just, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, man, I hope these guys are talking to each other or something.
I was thinking he's going to pick up his Jeep in a minute and throw it up in the pile.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
I've had them get closer. That, you know, the perspective on that was a little bit deceiving, but I've actually had to step over to the other side of the truck because the Grabber came down so close to me. I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah, I'd be nervous if I seen that swinging around at me. Who's Nate has a question there for you, Shark. I've got up on the screen.
So yeah, Poos, we don't. Even back when we had business restrictions, the collection of waste material and scrap was considered essential. I guess because they didn't want the stuff piling up on the streets and things. So we were allowed to continue to collect. And then, as you've seen in the videos, when I'm at the yard, I'm wearing a mask. The guys at the yard are supposed to be wearing a mask. Willie's not always really good about having his mask on. So there's right now we don't have any restrictions on collecting and handling other than we should be wearing masks when we're in public.
Mark, I'm getting a bit of feedback from your microphone.
Yeah, a lot of sound. Like, do you have anything running there, like a fan?
Do you have a fan or something running there? Do you, Mark?
Or the AC?
So I just turn it off.
Because if I just mute you,
Oh, that's a lot better.
it's definitely coming from Mark's microphone.
For me, I got plenty fans running in here.
No, I can't hear it. Just wait again. I'll just check Mark again. No, it's
Hey.
gone now. It's okay. It's gone. It's working. It's okay.
Yeah,
My best fans are all female.
Anyway, by the way, guys, I did get something today. Together, I get something from Mark, and at the same day, it's something from another letter that's come out from Sharky.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
just plain envelope. I don't
I
know.
hope it's dollar notes in there.
And yeah, Sharky, I'm gonna say thank you for the stickers and thank you for the nice love letter out there.
Ding-a-ding.
Ding-a-ding. Oh, I'm upgraded. Look like it's only missing like tiny shroomy just jumping out from my head.
Mushroom.
Yeah, you're gone to the next level. Roxy's in. Welcome.
Hello, Roxy Bailey.
Hello, Roxy Bailey.
I don't want to say.
Almost like saying, "Hey, Roxy, baby."
I'm going to have to mute you, I think, Ralph. I'm going to have to mute you.
No, nothing. I just said hello, Roxy Bailey.
Yeah, you are close.
I don't know what you heard.
Who cares? I don't mind. You know.
Just reading what Mo was saying. Polar, yeah, it's definitely traditional colours. The country guys here wear it, no doubt. I missed something there in the chat. I don't know what. Scrap and Pallet Man wears the same colour shirt, a bright yellow braces. I think they're on about your shirt, Shark. I think they're on about your orange shirt.
Scrapping Pallet Man. Scrapping Pallet Man.
Yeah, and when I'm scrapping, I always wear those bright yellow navy shirts. That also the word navy is reflective, so I'm trying to be as visible as I can when I'm out scrapping.
Yeah. So you don't.
Very, very smart. Yes.
So you don't get ran over, or one doesn't think you're just some sort of lunatic searching through their.
Well, don't wear the orange one. They think you're escaped convict.
Yeah.
Too late.
No stripes. I need to get one with stripes on it.
Matthews is 100% sure that you're a prisoner. 100%. He reckons you're definitely out of prison.
Or just put it on and then we can see it's out. Coming that street.
Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone coming into the chat. So, what's the plan for the week, Shark Scrapper? What have you planned? Have you many pickups to do?
I have a big pickup tomorrow. I think I've got a pallet of computers to pick up tomorrow.
You're getting a lot of computers here.
Pardon me?
You're getting a lot of computers lately, aren't you?
Yeah, things are going pretty good right now. Yeah. And then Thursday will be a street scrap. I'm trying to, not always be intaking. I'm trying to process and sell too.
Yeah. That's the hard bit to process it and move it on quick enough to make room for new stuff.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Even I have that problem.
Yeah. So are you selling your boards locally at the moment, or are you selling them to Board Sort?
I'm getting a box ready for Board Sort now. Some higher end boards. If you remember the walkie-talkie video that I did, I got a price from Board Sort for $5 a pound. Okay. So that's pretty cool. And I just finished up all of those walkie-talkies, and then that's going to go in a box with a bunch of telecom boards and some double multi-socket server boards. The stuff that I can get enough money out of that it's worth mailing it to them.
Yeah. Were you telling Chris? Oh, look at Chris! You're going to have to look after me. I was on the panel when you were on the panel.
Yes.
You were using that one, were you?
Honorary member of the Florida Chain Gang. Yeah, baby.
A 1974 Mini Clubman Estate. Now, so there's an old vehicle for you. 1974.
Depending upon where it's been stored, there may not be much metal left for you to weld on.
Yeah, if it's anywhere near the sea, he might be in trouble.
Yep. There, a nice little pile of brass pins and plugs
Exactly
and stuff.
inside the cell. Barry West reckons you're definitely in a cell. This is his one phone call he's allowed every day.
What I ought to do is the next time I find some of the metal gates or fence work, I should keep a section of it and put it behind me so that I have bars back here.
or have it on the side behind the light so that the reflection on the wall or the shadow on the wall is like the bar. So it's like that the light is shining from the corridor into your cell.
Yeah, there you go.
Barry West wants to know what you're scrapping, Ralph.
Oh, I just had some stuff lying around here that I took apart. I got some brass pins. I just scrapped out a dishwasher motor, and they come in two varieties. You got your copper with a big chunk of steel in there, and then you have your aluminium, which is basically from the same type of motor. But yeah, this one is like twice as heavy as this one. But good aluminium and good copper. So yeah.
And not a bit of Chinesium to be seen anywhere.
No, in this case, no. The one I replaced this one with actually had red wiring, so that's kind of what I call Chinesium, because you would assume it's lacquered copper.
Yeah.
But it's actually lacquered aluminium.
Cool. So
does the lacquer give you much trouble when you're melting it?
For aluminium, I haven't tried yet. I've noticed when I melted a big degaussing cable that there was a lot of like black powder in the crucible, and some of it floats to the top, and you can kind of skim it off and throw it out. But a lot stays out at the bottom. So I poured my bronze, and after that there was a whole of a lot of that powder left in there, and it comes out as like a red glowing powder, and then it suddenly turns all black.
Yeah, I've seen that on the video. You done a video when you were using that, and
yeah, when I did the bronze, yeah.
Yeah, it came out like what's that stuff? That metal that
like ash
glows red. No, that's thermite, is it, or what's it called? It's a
thermite.
Yeah, it looked like that when it was lit up, when it was glowing red.
Yeah. No, when I'm going to be doing more alloys like aluminium bronze or regular bronze, or if I'm going to be making my own brass, I will not be using lacquered cables anymore. Just only the stripped bare bright copper wire, because it's better quality, less gunk, and
Or,
easier, I guess.
The after melt thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You melt it once, then you clean it up.
Yeah, true. First melt all the copper, make some bars, and then remelt them.
Yeah.
Would be easier to weigh, also, I guess.
Yeah. Did you see Snobby's video where he was in the what was he at this week? He was doing the sale.
The boot sale.
Yeah. Did you see all the brass there? Did you?
Yeah. He got that little anvil, and he said something about sand casting. Because when he showed that thing to me, I said, well, that's actually a cool size to make a mold of, and to like cast one in lead, one in zinc, one in copper, one in brass. Well, it's already brass. Well, different types of bronze. Just to have all kinds of different ones. Would be cool.
No, that guy had plenty of brass there. I was thinking.
Yeah.
That you'd love to get hold of all that to do a nice bit of melting there, so you would.
Yeah, but I will probably not ever buy stuff like that on a flea market, because for one little piece like this, they ask like 5, maybe 10 euros. So that's not worth for me to buy and melt into an ingot. If it's free stuff, then it's interesting.
I think the sugar has really kicked in on there.
I actually my Santa pot here is actually filling up quite nicely. So I think I'm at 1/3 full of all little brass bits. Stuff from the inside of power plugs and plug boxes and whatnot. I'm gonna be melting a pile of that soon.
I got one tiny basket or glass in here to fill with the brass.
Oh yeah, you got also all kinds of stuff as well.
and later on it's end up in the bucket, and I got the bucket like 2 meters away from me, and it's full with all those tiny thingy. And believe me, buddy, it seems like it stick to the floor.
Yeah.
Roxy's hairdryer burned out. So I had the same
Burned out
problem with my hairdryer burned out as well.
I actually have a video of me taking apart a couple of hair dryers. Some of them are quite a pain to get the copper out, especially if you try to get it out of the rotor.
The long time since I had to use a hairdryer.
that was before I had the angle grinder. Now it will probably be a lot easier.
Scrapping Irish needs a hairdryer.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I had to use a hairdryer.
I just don't want to know when or where he's gonna use it.
Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
Yes, buddy. As far you need to dry your hair, you can just open the window at your car and put your hand out.
Yeah.
So our little golden retriever loves the blow dryer. My wife can sit there and hold the blow dryer and move it around, and our golden retriever will just sit there and let it blow on her, and then she'll turn around and let it get her back. And yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, no, I think we used to have a dog, and when we were younger, if he heard the Hoover go on with the hairdryer, he'd run for the door. He was dead afraid of it.
So Mo asked a question about do we feel like it gives us a better understanding of how to repair things? I can't really answer that because I don't repair stuff. I just break it.
I just break it. I don't repair.
It does give you a better idea of how it's put together and how it works, and that's always fun. But Ralph actually tries to repair stuff.
Sometimes I try, yeah. I actually studied electronics some time ago, so yeah.
Yeah, I think Matthew tries to repair stuff as well.
Get all the greatest materials for himself, so he not even bother to repair the things as far as he see opportunity to get some good stuff.
So
I was unhearable, right?
I've been watching a new channel. Somebody from one of the chats recommended it to me. It may have been Pooh's mate that recommended it. I'm not sure. But this guy is a chemist and an engineer, and he'll take something apart and turn it into, something completely different that you wouldn't even have thought of. Like he took the motor out of a CD-ROM drive and turned it into a air generator. It's
I think I've seen that.
what this guy can do with things. So he that's a fun channel to watch.
And what is the channel name?
Cool.
Let me see if I can bring it up, if I can find it real quick. Hang on.
Justin has my way of repairing stuff. If duct tape doesn't repair it, then it's scrap.
There's plenty things to do with this stuff, no matter what you're looking at.
Whose name is in there? The name for you, Shark Scrapper. Is that the person?
Yes, yes, that's the person.
Robert Murray Smith. I think I'm subscribed.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can use plenty things to totally different thing as they look like they're supposed to be used for. Like, for example, using your cleaning bleach to recover the gold.
And Tim goes, if a hammer doesn't fix it, it's an electrical problem.
Good one, Tim.
Yeah. Paul, I'm the same as you. I take things apart. Never ask me to put it back together because it will never go back. I was watching.
Yes, I'm subscribed to this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Watch Call today, Ali's video where he was going through the amount of nuts and bolts he was going to have to take off the subframe before he got it out. And I was just thinking, there's as much nuts and bolts in that as there is screws in a laptop. I've never seen as many nuts and bolts.
True. I agree.
If a hammer doesn't fix it, it's an electrical problem. Yeah.
Mark, your microphone is playing up again there. Just let me just check and see if it's you or not. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah, sorry, I got some neighbours outside starting outside the house. I want to keep muting it because it keeps swearing outside.
Okay. The sound. What is it? The internet or what's causing that sound? I thought it was your speakers
Or the
Yeah.
fan.
or the
The
fan.
neighbours outside.
The neighbours outside. How are they making it interfere?
They're being assholes.
Email is
You
told
need
me
to have
about-
Polish neighbors out there, buddy.
Oh, that's even worse. All the
No, I
constant
didn't
drinking
mean
and
it, but
swearing and
Two times. They've been here for about 4 years. And they've been, they've been drinking too much and smoking this drugs. So
call the police. Call the police on them.
I've done it many times, and they keep coming around and keep breaking my windows.
They break your windows.
Barry West has to go. Barry, take it
Are you
easy.
telling them that you're calling the
Great day,
police?
Barry.
Take care, Barry. Take care,
Too
sir.
many screws taken apart, not enough, and trying to put it back. Yeah, you'll always have screws left over when you're putting it back, I find. You'd be wondering whenever I used to try and put stuff back together, I'd always have extra screws.
Now, when I take stuff apart that I'm actually trying to fix, and it's more complicated than 4 screws in the corner, and the panel comes off, and you can reach everything. Some things have like layers. First, you take the screws on one side, take the thing off, turn it around, take the screws out on that side, take that out, take screws out on that side, turn it around, and you have to like. Some laptops are like that, you know. You scrap out laptops sometimes. You have to like turn it over 10 times before you get to the center main board.
Yeah.
I usually take a picture every time before I start taking out screws or disconnecting cables, and just save them on my phone if I need to put something back together. Then by the time I'm at the very center where I need to be and I need to put it back together, I just take a picture. Oh, this is where the screw is, that's where the screw is. And just put everything in there and just then work backwards. And that usually works.
Yeah.
But how many times you end up
There was
with
a
a
screw
few
that didn't
screws
quite come
left?
out right in the image.
I have a new appreciation for people that repair laptops after taking them apart.
I used to do that for work, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
worked at Acer
appreciate
for
them
some
so
time.
much more. I used to think, gosh, repairing a laptop would be just straightforward. Oh my God, the amount of screws you have to go through to find.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, and then putting them all back together again. And there was actually some of them laptops when I took them apart. There was, instead of heat sink, someone had put coins in as a heat sink.
Okay.
Yeah, they'd use coins as a heat sink.
Actual
Really?
coins or metal rounds?
Coins,
Huh.
Okay.
actual money.
Whoa, weird.
Never find out.
So I made a few pound out of a few of them.
Yeah, there you go.
There was more money than there was gold in them.
There was more money in the laptop than the scrap was worth itself.
Yeah.
Good one.
Crypto says she cannot put up a shelf unit. Don't buy anything from IKEA then, Crypto.
Yeah. You definitely get frustrated with the IKEA stuff.
You know, guys, I not used to have problems to put the things together, but some time ago I did buy some kind of Magi or mosquito screen for the door.
Yeah.
And believe me or not, those manual, what I probably will not use at all if I don't need to. But as I open the package and look at the all components and so on, then I look at it. Really, this isn't looking like the mosquito screen and so on. So I just leave the parts on the floor, look after the manual and so on. Look at it. Believe me, I see plenty of them in my life. And in most cases, I doesn't need to use them because the thing's supposed to be made like certain way, right?
Yeah.
I never put together that screen. It was hard.
You just decided not to put it together, huh?
No, that was too complicated for me.
Wow.
It must be very complicated when you give up on it, because you don't seem the sort of guy that would usually give up on something.
I never give up on stuff like that,
I'm not used to
especially if it's
look
mine.
after the guide, but as I look at the components and so on, what? I was totally blue.
Dabba dee dabba da.
Like the
What was saying, everything was put up in the house, Dig had to do.
9 o'clock.
Poor old Dig has to do everything for crypto.
Wow, why didn't I test this sooner? I'm all filing away at these little things, hoping that they might be brass, and then I hold my magnet to them, and they all fly. So not brass.
So that was a disappointment.
Yeah, why did I even bother?
Yeah, I used to strip out copper wire and that, and you'd be stripping out the wire and taking off the first layer and taking off the second layer. Next thing you discover was Chinesium.
Yeah.
That's the disappointment.
Well, like I keep saying, that's not a disappointment to me, because aluminium wire is good quality aluminium, and I just melt the stuff.
Yeah.
So, but if you're doing it for money, it is a disappointment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've run into some really interesting observations as I've been taking apart the DR600 digital recording devices from the buses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had 80 of them, and I'm slowly working my way through them because they're not a real fast scrap. And even though they're all the identical model number, they're not all put together the same way. And the board layout has some little nuances to it in between some of them. And what amazes me is that the standoffs, there's some of them are brass, some of them are stainless, some of them are steel. I'm thinking to myself, this doesn't make any sense. Why would you have bought so many different types, same standoffs as far as the size is concerned, but they're just different materials. And so it's just, I've got to, and of course, if they're silver colored, then I have to really be careful to check and make sure that they're either, stainless or brass or just steel. It's very frustrating because they make
tedious
materials they're using.
Sharky buddy, on telecom device, that is very important what material you use to, even just the ground board to the self casing.
Yeah.
That's why they use so many materials and so many different screws, and they use different screws so the worker who put it all together in China somewhere, they don't mix it up.
Yeah, but these are in the same places, just different. So if I take 4 units and I go at the same slot, you would think that it would be the same material standoff, but it's not.
True.
That is weird.
The fail of the crew what working on it. At one batch could work like 6-year-old, at second batch could work 9-year-old. Chinese work.
That's a question for you there, Shark. Have you decided what you're going to do with your hostess trolley?
Well, I can guarantee you that it's not going to be a hot dog cart or an ice cream cart.
As some of them suggested to you.
I did get some. In fact, I know who I want to send the shark bite, the hot sauce to. So I need to put up a quick video and let folks know, because I did get some pretty cool ideas from some folks on things, modifications to make to the cart. Now I just have to find some time to get around to making the modifications on the cart.
What you need to do is you need to get a little neighbor, like would say a young neighbor would say, 18, 19 and say, you can be my apprentice here and I'm going to teach you how to scrap stuff out, and just have them scrapping stuff out all day while you're gone out.
Yeah, I need a Mark Stone.
Yeah, you need a Mark Stone. That's what you need. You need to find a Mark Stone, and then you have your little apprentice there, and while you're going out collecting more stuff, he can be scrapping out all the stuff in the back for you.
Yeah, right.
I'm suffering the same problem that that a lot of folks have. Is you just run out of space, so you got to keep things moving. Otherwise, there's just no place to put it. And in order to keep things moving, I have to keep doing it.
Yeah. That's the thing about it. It's find the time to do the videos for YouTube, to collect the stuff, to scrap it out, and then to get the next lot in. It's just to get all that time,
And still have a 40-hour-a-week job.
Well, no, I think Shark is kind of
Well, Shark doesn't, but I do.
Yeah, you do. This is my job now.
Yeah,
that's actually good.
Job. I wouldn't get enough stuff to make it worth my time.
Work well. It's doubled my work time, at least.
Yeah, you can go so much faster if you're not recording, right?
How do you turn a 1-hour project into a 5-hour project? Turn it into a YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I'm taking laptops apart and it's not for a video, I'll just smash them open with a hammer. But if I'm doing a video, I have to get the screwdriver out and I have to go layer by layer and stuff like that. So it takes 10 times as long to do one laptop.
Wait, any Matthew?
If no one's looking, I'll smash them.
I'm thinking of when the PlayStation 5 comes out to buy two, one for myself, of course, and another one to scrap out on a video and just have that uploaded like within the 24 hours of the release. How to scrap out the PlayStation 5? Let's see if that gets any views.
You are going to have people jumping on you like there's no tomorrow. What the hell are you thinking?
The thumbs down will be broken by people. They'll be pressed it so much.
The thumbs down, yeah.
Yeah, but that will bring too much hate on you.
Yeah, I think you might have to leave YouTube for a while.
there is so many lovers or PS and so on. Then that's not really good idea.
Yeah, Mark is going to have to get a bright yellow jumpsuit just like you if he's going to be your apprentice.
Now wait a minute. I don't want him wearing the same thing I'm wearing.
No, just wear something, but that is like a slight downgrade. That is like a smaller or less bright or something like that.
Yeah.
Has like a little logo Junior on it or something.
Yeah, he has to progress up to where he can't wear the bright orange unless you're the senior man.
But from the other side, if you put the title, I got defected PS5. Oh, that could be great.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a bunch of people saying, "Well, why didn't you fix it? You're a smart person. You know how to do that. You used to be the cable guy."
Yes.
Cable guy and PS5.
Yeah. There you go. Shark has solved the problem. Make a video of what's inside the PlayStation 5.
There you go.
Play the footage from Ant-Man going microscopic. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. No, I'd say if you
and then get a copyright claim.
Yeah, if you smash up a PlayStation 5 as soon as it comes out new, I can guarantee you're going to have some haters on your channel.
Oh, there's actually going to be videos about that. There's was that like smashmyhardware.com or something like that, or there was a website or a channel that actually did that. As soon as like the new iPhone comes out, someone's in front of the line and takes it out of the box and goes like, "Oh yeah, look at it," and everyone in line is looking at, "Oh wow, look at it," and he places on the floor, gets a hammer and goes bang bang bang.
Yeah. And everyone queuing for hours outside to get one, and he just
and then says, "I'm buying Android."
Good one.
No, you imagine you're queuing
Actually, last time I do have some destructible ideas for making videos, and I was thinking about getting the laptop and just test out how the screen will hold on the slapping down. How hard you need to slap down your screen from your laptop to get it broken.
Yeah,
Because we quite often meet the situation when we get annoyed as whatever we play on some games and something not work out, and then we feel like just grab those screen and just slap it down. Or when you just put the email to your boss or something like that with asking for a rise of your salary or something like that, and then you get an email back with sorry buddy, not gonna happen. Then you just like just grab those screen and just
Smash
snap
it.
it all the way down.
It's a good thing I'm on a PC then. I don't have that.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking to make such a kind of video and find out how many smacks laptop can handle. Though the problem is I have no idea how to measure the strength
force,
or
yeah.
how much force I use to smack it.
I have to believe that Consumer Reports has done some sort of test like that, where they have some robot that keeps open and closing laptops to see when the screen finally breaks.
yeah. How many times you can do it before the hinges fall off?
Opening and close for the hinges, of course, but the angry person in front of it, that's slightly different.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kevin Woodmores, welcome. Lucky 7. Thanks for
Braveheart.
dropping
Kevin, hey man.
in. Braveheart Scrapper, thanks for dropping in.
Hey, Viva, Tina.
There
Hello,
was a-
hello.
There was a video that went viral several years back about some guy getting mad at his computer. He was typing away on his keyboard and something wasn't going right, and then he starts hitting the keys really hard.
I think I know you're on about that.
And
Clears his desk and
Oh, yeah, I seen that. He threw it
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
and he was in an office, and everyone
In a
just looked
cubicle.
over at him, so mental.
yeah.
I think that was his last day working there somehow.
Yeah.
I bet so.
Yeah, you'd love to do that if you were quitting your job. Like
I think if you look for office stress videos, then that will come up.
definitely come up.
Yes, there's plenty videos about that.
Or bad day at work videos. Those are also
I still got
funny.
plenty laptops behind me, so why not to use them, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
You're just gonna do a test and see. Yeah, you're going to be the guinea pig. You're going to just have to test it and see how hard you can hit it down before the screen smacks into bits.
Yeah, but it's measuring the force that's going to be the challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
but there's what I was going to say there to you now. There was something popped into my head, Raphael, that I was going to say to you. Oh yeah, did you find anything interesting? Were you out doing any what's called mushroom picking? Were you?
Last weekend, I did find finally some shroomies. As well as I just reached the woods, I just park at the entrance to the woods. They come out one car with 3 ladies right next to me, and then I just look at them, and they just begin to bring out the baskets and so on. They come out like from Thailand, and they are aware with the shroomies. So anyway, I just make nice greeting with them and so on. Actually, it's come out. They also have some kind of channel at the YouTube.
All right.
So I did tiny intro. Ask them to explain theirs or show theirs channel name and so on, and then after that I just run inside before they get in. You know,
So
they-
I think they might have seen your earlier videos and thought we're gonna do that too.
Yeah, they were copying.
not sure, but I don't doubt. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, I just ran quick
Oh,
first, control spot. I see no shroomies. Okay, I get relaxed and go back to the deeper woods, and I get some. Really, I get some. Not
Very
as
good.
much as I want, but I did get some.
Oh, they were the ones you had before the show the last night, was it? They were the ones you were eating before you went live.
No. I never meet them before. There was one lady who got the
No,
channel.
so they were the mushrooms you were eating before you went live the last night that you collected.
Maybe. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the last Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday beats. Yeah.
They were
I did make that, and I bet that's come out at Thursday next week.
Okay.
At Tuesday, I got really cool video coming on.
Yeah, that's good video.
I'm gonna make some silver bar.
Oh yeah, sure. You showed us
That
the
come
silver
out
bar
really
video.
well. Yeah, you've seen that at the.
I don't think Shark's seen your silver bars.
One more time. What did you say?
I said Shark didn't get to see your silver bars. You have to show them again now.
Haven't Sharky, didn't you? Which one? The last week or the
Sharky
newest
looks
one?
frozen.
I think Sharky is frozen.
Oh no, he's not. He is moving.
He's just playing as always.
Starting energy.
Sharky
No,
always
I do
playing.
not think I saw your silver bars.
Anyway, Sharky, there it is. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, I saw that silver bar.
No, but he's done two more. Where's the other two?
But nice and polished also even.
He's done
This is
some-
like last week creation. And then we got like this week creation. Come on out. Come on out.
Boom, 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 boom.
Cooperate
boom,
with me, stupid bar.
Yeah.
Taram, taram, taram.
that's nice.
No polish and anything added
Yeah.
on it. Come on. Stay there where you are.
You haven't
That's
that one.
number one.
Yeah.
It's about 100 grammars.
You know what gives a cool effect if you use a small ball peen hammer and like ram all kinds of like divots in them.
That's number two. Yeah, I know, Ralph. Of course I know. That's number
Well,
two.
They got
They get
some
a
layer.
little bit brownish, but they are just raw bars. And I think I'm gonna divide this one into the two of them and create like two of looking something like that.
Yeah,
Because
that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nicely polished up and everything.
Yeah, that's nice polished, and I did put the lac on top of it. 2 layers of lac. This one is 118 grammars. As you can see at the bottom right corner of your screen.
Yeah.
But anyway, this one is already booked for someone. So
Michael Clinton, welcome in. Nice
Hello,
to see you.
Michael.
hello there, Michael.
So where did
Michael.
the silver come from, Rafael?
We didn't hear you, Shark. You have to say it again.
Where did the silver come from, Rafael?
Relays and actually gold-plated relays. I get out the gold and I got left it out just silver.
You know, I think you must be the first person I've ever seen where I've actually, seen this that got the silver from the relays. That's cool.
Really?
I've seen plenty of people collect the little silver nubs, but I've never seen anybody who's
Yep.
actually shown the end product.
I'm collecting still. I don't have a lot yet, but when this thing is full, I'm sending it over to Rafael. That'll probably be like 10 years from now, but yeah.
Ralph, we both are still young, so we got time. No worries.
Yeah.
Good night, Roxy. Have
Right,
a good
well,
one.
in a bit.
Look after yourself. Thanks for dropping in, Roxy. Appreciate you calling in and saying hi to us.
Keep smiling and keep safe.
Later.
Sharky, actually the start off thingy, what I get that from, it was this tiny contacts. As you can see, they are. Come on, camera. Come on, don't make me trick
That's it.
you. There you go.
Oh,
You see those contacts? Oh,
Don't lose them.
they are plated with the gold, and they are placed on the brass pieces.
Yeah.
After I get rid of all the brass pieces and gold out of it, I end up with the clean silver, probably slightly mix it with palladium.
that's even better. Palladium is worth more.
Yeah, but I don't even bother to separate that. I just left out actually basically, if I think at the chemical way, the palladium supposed to go together with the gold as I recovering it. That's very possible. And later on I just left out with the silver. So
And when you processed that to get the silver, did you get much gold? What did you do with your gold?
last time from 500 grams of that contacts, I get about 10 grams of gold.
Okay.
That's a good score.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess so.
Well,
I was
gold,
really surprised.
yeah.
I was really surprised.
Well, 10 grams of gold is what? About 650 euro? No, about 550 euro or something like that.
Isn't
but-
gold like close to 50 a gram?
Yeah, it's a 50 something, I think. Is it 52 or 53 a gram or something like that?
Something like that, maybe. Yeah.
But as well, Irish, as you're playing with the e-waste, you know the amount what you can get out of that.
Mm.
And when you're playing with the half kilogram weight, you didn't expect 10 grams, right?
Yeah.
For sure, you expect maybe 2 grams at max,
Yeah.
if you're lucky.
See, some people see, like, you have someone go, oh, I've got a kg of this, I'm going to get 10 grams out of it. And you won't. Sometimes you'll only get 2 or 3 grams out of something. And then, as you said, another time, you might only have 500 grams, and you end up getting 10 grams out of it, because it depends on the quality of the gold plating for a start,
Yeah, it's all about that. Exactly.
Yeah.
But most of those relays was stamped with about 50s, 60s, even early 50s, 40s.
Yeah.
Hey, John,
So that's why. That's
John
why.
Ladd, welcome, and Scrapping Together, welcome back. He was in earlier, and he's back again. Welcome back. Great to see you in. John Ladd, welcome. But it's and then another time, like sometimes then you'll be thinking, oh, this looks fairly good gold plate, and I'm going to get something nice here, and then you end up with very, very little out of it. So
Yeah, true.
gold
As
can
far,
be
as far as you hit
quite-
the right material, then you are just all set up.
yeah,
But
gold can be disappointing or it can be really good. It all depends.
true.
Yep.
Well,
No.
now wait a minute.
There is the panel.
When-
What
When
hold
is
on.
gold disappointing?
Well, I mean the quantity, not that you think you're going to have a lot of it, and next minute you go, oh, I've only got half a gram here.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Do you know when I find brass to be disappointing? When you take it off the plate and then it does this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate to disappoint you. That's not brass.
Exactly. That's why it's disappointing.
And there we go, guys. That's how the look of the whole relays. If you've seen something like that, definitely grab it.
That's some damn nice relays.
It's some nice relays, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
you
think
can
we
see
have those
through
over here.
You can see through those tiny glass in here. Or can I take it out?
You know, Raphael, they're going to stop letting you visit the space station if you're going to keep ripping pieces off.
Well, look at how long that's be replaced anyway.
Sharky buddy, I'm banned from the space station a long time ago. But I got my, back entrance. I did secure myself.
Right, guys, I'm going to call the show now because I said I'd do 2 hours, but I've actually done 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah.
So before we go, we'll ask everyone, as I do every week, when their next video is out and what's it going to be about. So we'll start with Mark, seeing he's the nearest to me. Mark, have you
Yeah.
any video coming out this week?
Don't know about tomorrow, but I'm going live stream Wednesday.
Okay, so Mark is going to be live on Wednesday.
About 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Okay. So next one, Raphael, have we a video coming out tomorrow?
Of course, buddy. Tomorrow gonna be great video, and I think I'm gonna go the premiere with that.
Okay.
It's gonna be about 20-minute video. You will see huge silver bar poured and melted and poured and so on. So that's gonna be good fun, I guess. And Thursday actually is gonna come out a very short one
Okay.
with the mushroom hunt with the guests what I meet last time.
So we have 2 videos this week from Raphael.
Yeah, one will be premiere, second one will be very short, and yeah, just for enjoy.
Okay. So Shark, how about yourself?
So I might have a short one coming out later on today where I announce who's going to get the hot sauce from the ice cream cart. I mean, work cart ideas. And then I've got a street scrapping video that I'm putting together, and then we'll see, how this pickup works tomorrow. That might turn into an interesting video as well.
Okay. And what about you, Ralph? Anything coming out?
I have a lot of editing to do, and I have no idea what will come out first. I think it's time for another dumpster diving compilation, so I'm gonna have to get that together. Hopefully by this weekend I might have something done. I am going to be casting a copper hammer for Big Country Scrapper. That will be put into a video pretty soon. I have recently gotten some molds for these sloths, and Lady Bullion is a big fan of sloths, so I'm going to be making a mold of these pewter sloths and then trying to cast them in copper, which I will probably be doing somewhere this weekend maybe. And what else was there? Yeah, I have a scrapping video of my work related stuff that I'm working on, but that might not be done before another couple of weeks. So I'm working on a lot of things, but have nothing ready for upload.
Okay, well, I think I'll do a drop video this week, and you can see my difficulties I had in one of my drop videos. But or I might put the one that went straight forward and just drop straight away, or I might show the one that gave me a bit of grief.
Is that going to be the video where you dropped a jar on the concrete?
No, not that kind of drop. An actual gold drop, an actual gold powder drop, not a drop the jar on the floor drop.
Okay, so that's look. I gonna complain on that as well. Anyway, Ralph, buddy, can I have a little what do you call that? Shoot, forget.
What color is it?
The word. Not offer. Not objection. The what word I mean? I missed.
Advice. I don't know.
Yes, please. Exactly. One advice. Do not put old weeds, buddy. Put something fresh. Something with those lazy guys. Make it short. That will be good.
Yeah. I'm going to be making some shorter videos. Yes. Oh, and I see crypto there. I also have this thing to still work on. So yeah.
I'm not gonna say your old videos, what you make, or old projects. It's not interesting. That's all fine, but put out something fresh from time to time, even just sneak peek or something like that, and then go back to your old videos, what you got laying around for many months.
Well,
Okay.
I don't have a lot laying around other than some dumpster diving clips, and the scrapping video is fairly recent, and all the metal casting I still need to do. So
Yeah. Right, before we go, is there anyone live that we want to raid or anything? Because I've had a
I
quick
have no idea. I haven't checked. Let me see.
I've had a look and I can't find anyone. But if anyone else can find anyone, please put them.
I don't know. It's just you watch live stream.
Yeah, no, I can't see anyone on my side that's live at the moment that I subscribe to. But
I don't think it's that in to raid LA Beast.
I don't know who they are.
LA Beast, he has like 2.5 million subscribers already, so it's not going to be making a big dent. Oh, he's no longer live also. Yeah.
All right, I was going to say it would only be a little drop in the ocean there.
Yeah.
I got some computers to take apart anyway.
Yeah, there's no, I don't see anyone live that I see my side. Anything from anyone else? No.
No,
It's
No.
about to.
only
Oh.
you. And that's it.
I see one guy. Scrubbing Irish is on.
Right, guys, I'm going to call it at that. So before I go, again, I want to thank everyone who got me to my 4,000 hours and got me to
Good
my.
job, man. Good job.
I appreciate it. As I said already, I wouldn't have got there without everyone who watches my videos. And
So I can turn your playlist off now then.
you can turn my playlist off now.
Okay, good.
I'll never see Ralph again. That's it. He's gone now forever.
Yeah, just drop your link down. Link. My channel.
I'll never see him again. So again, I appreciate it. As I say, it's I appreciate when people give up their time to help someone else out, and I won't forget that, guys. So until Thursday's video, keep it real, and we'll check out you on Thursday, and then we'll see you again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be live Monday or Sunday next week. It all depends. I might have Gil Skills coming up on the panel for a
Cool.
30-minute chat. So we're working out what day might suit him. So I might be live Sunday instead of Monday. So if I am, check it out, guys. I'll put it up on Saturday evening and let you know that I'm coming to be live Sunday with Gil Skills available. We're just trying to work it out. Be interesting to talk to Gil about his channel and how he got started. So that's it from me, and that's it from all these gang. Until next week, guys. Thanks.
Ciao.
Later all.
Yeah, see you all Wednesday.